Good morning. Welcome to the Traveling Lotus Flower. I'm Karen, and we're traveling today. So we are at Philpott Lake, as you can see behind me. It's a beautiful spot here. We're on a camping trip. I'm glad that you are joining in today for, this is kind of an intermediate yoga class. So I do provide options, modifications for each pose that may be challenging. So just tune in and join me. And if you're ready to get started, we'll meet in child's pose. Starting in child's pose. Start following the breath, the inhale and the exhale through the nose, finding your yoga breath. We're going to start class off by attending the spine today. So with your next inhale, we'll start hip circles to the right. So inhale up, pulling that hip over to the right with inhale, and exhale around to the left. And inhale to the right and exhale to the left. 3 more in this direction with your breath. We'll take a pendulum swing after this last one, and then inhale over to the left and exhale to the right. Taking 5 in this direction, so we're in balance with your own breath pattern here. And when you're through, we'll meet in child's pose. Here for a couple of breaths. Let your next inhale bring you up to hands and knees. Aligning those knees under the hips, the wrist under the elbows and shoulders. Take an inhale here and exhale round for cat, drawing that belly to the spine. And inhale, pull through for cow. Opening that heart, and exhale around for cat, and inhale, and exhale. Let your next inhale bring you to tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, come up for our first down dog. So bending the knees here, we're just kind of easing in. And then maybe straightening the legs. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, lower the right heel, bend the left knee. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, left heel down, right knee bends. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, both heels down. Hold them here for just a breath. Inhale that right leg up for 3-point. Exhale, bring that knee to nose. Inhale, back up for 3-point. And exhale, look between the hands and step that foot between the hands for a runner's lunge. Inhale, grounded airplane, back leg lifts. Exhale, fold, left foot meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold. If you have your blocks here, you need to bring the ground closer. Use those. We're going to take a twist here. So the left hand's down. We're going to bend the left knee and inhale the right arm up. And exhale back down. Inhale, halfway lift. exhale, fold. Moving to the other side. Right hand down, right knee bends. Inhale that left arm up. And exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push off the earth and rise, hands to sky. Big inhale and exhale, hands to heart. Inhale the hands up. Left hand takes hold of right wrist, pressing that palm to the sky. Big inhale here and exhale over to the left for a right side body stretch. Inhale back up. Exhale the hands down. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back, right foot joins for plank. And we'll roll out here. Take a big inhale with the exhale, keeping those elbows tucked in, lower all the way down, chaturanga. And then untuck the toes, move into Sphinx pose. Lining the elbows under the shoulders. Pulling back, pulling that heart through. We're here for about 5 breaths. With your next inhale, draw those hands up under the shoulders and push back. You can do knees, plank to down dog, or you could just push back straight to down dog. Your choice. Holding here for a couple of breaths, knees bent or straight. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, left heel down, right knee bends. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, other side. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, both heels down. Inhale that left leg up for 3-point. Exhale, cheetah, knee to nose. Inhale, back up. And exhale, look between the hands and step that left foot between the hands for a runner's lunge. Inhale, back leg lifts, grounded airplane. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening that spine. Exhale, fold. We're taking those twists, starting with the right this time, so bend that right knee, right hand on a blocker on the ground. Inhale, that left arm open. And exhale, back down. Switching to the other side. Left knee bends, right leg straight. Inhale that right arm up. And exhale, let it back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And push off the ground and rise. Hands touch, big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, the arms up. Right hand takes hold of left wrist, pressing that palm up. Big inhale. And exhale over to the right for a left side body stretch. Keeping that arm over the ear, the shoulders drawn down the spine, away from the ears. Breathing into that left side, creating space. And inhale up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Right foot steps back, the left foot joins. We're in plank here. So take a big inhale, and with the exhale, keeping those elbows tucked in, lower down, chaturanga. Untuck the toes, and come up for a baby cobra. I'm just starting to slow this morning. And with your next inhale and exhale, push back to down dog. Couple of breaths here. then let's walk the hands back to the back of the mat. You're in a forward fold. Bring in your blocks if you need them. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to heart. We're going to take Lotus Mudra. We're gathering some strength from the universe today. So Lotus Mudra is keeping your hands, your pinkies and your thumbs touch. And your hands are kind of open like a flower. And you're going to place it here at your heart. And we're going to take about 8 breaths here. So we're in Tandasana pose. So feet are about hip width distance apart. Kind of ground down in through the feet. And then slowly close your eyes, drawing the shoulders down the spine, away from the ears. Feeling a nice long line of energy from the feet all the way up through the crown of the head. And then just start to follow your breath. And using this mudra to allow energy to flow into your heart. And we're here for about 8 breaths. Next inhale, slowly bring all the fingers together in prayer. And then take an inhale, bringing the arms up, opening the eyes, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Exhale, fold. We're going to take some elephants here. So bending the knees, and exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Taking 4 more with your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push into the big toes and rise. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale the hands up, interlacing the fingers, pointing the index fingers together, drawing the arms beside the ears. Take a big inhale here, and we're going to take a small back bend. So lifting the heart and the chest. It's not a big one, just a little one. And again, feeling that energy up through the point of the index fingers. And just breathing here. And inhale back up. And exhale, fold all the way down through center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Turn the toes out. We're moving to Hindi squat. So if you need your block to place under you to sit on, grab it. Bringing your hands between the knees. The elbows between the knees. The hands are at the heart in prayer. You can sit here with eyes open or eyes closed. And we're here for about 4 breaths. On your next inhale, return the hands to the ground. Turn the toes, lift the hips. We're in a forward fold. We're going to walk our hands back to the front of the mat for down dog. Inhale, lift the toes to reset the spine, and exhale, lower the heels. Inhale that right leg up for 3-point. Exhale, pull it in and step it between the hands for a runner's lunge. Spin that back heel down, move into warrior two. Inhale, straight leg reverse. And exhale, modified side angle. Rotating that arm to the sky. Move into full side angle here if you choose. You can drop that arm here. Take an inhale, reaching through that left hand, and exhale, let it sweep the earth and turn a quarter turn. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're taking movement here, so we're going to sway. So you're going to bend that right knee and straighten the left leg, and then bend the left knee. So we're just moving back and forth with the breath. I think this feels really good on the inside of the legs. And then when you feel in balance, come back to stillness in the center. And exhale, fold. And then bend the knees and turn a quarter turn to the back of the mat. You're in a runner's lunge. Grabbing those blocks and bringing them with you if you need them. Inhale, grounded airplane, back leg lifts. Exhale, fold, right foot meets the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push into the big toes and rise up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. That right foot steps back and the left foot joins. We're in down dog. For just a breath here. Inhale, lift the toes. Exhale, lower the heels. We're going to kind of speed things up a little bit to get the heart rate up. So inhale that left leg up. Exhale, step it through for a runner's lunge. Drawing that heart through. Move into warrior two, spin that back heel down, and come up for warrior two. Inhale, straight leg reverse. Exhale, modified side angle. Inhaling that right arm up. Squeezing those inner thighs together. Long line of energy here. You can stretch that arm up if you'd like to do that. Move into full side angle if you choose, or you can stay in modified. Take an inhale here, reaching through that right hand, and with the exhale, let it sweep the earth and turn back for a quarter turn. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Taking that movement again, starting on the left side this time, bending that left knee, straightening the right, and we're moving with our breath here. When you feel that you're in balance, come back to stillness in the center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And bend the knees and turn a quarter turn. Back to the front of the mat, you're in a runner's lunge. Inhale, grounded airplane, back leg lifts. And exhale, fold. Left foot meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push into the earth and rise. Hands reach. Big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. That left foot steps back. The right foot joins. We're in down dog. Holding here. We're moving to a little sequence with Warrior One, and it's taking different variations of Warrior One, and we'll kind of move through it, and I'll talk you through each step of it. I kind of like it. I got it from a friend of mine, a yoga instructor, and I think it's pretty cool. You're going to inhale that right leg up and exhale, step it between the hands. So we're moving to warrior one. So spinning that back heel down, making sure that your feet and legs are parallel. So inhale up for warrior one. Bangs are falling in my face. So we're holding here. Big breath, feeling nice and strong. All right, we're going to take eagle arms. So inhale the arms out to a T, and then wrap that right arm under the left, and your hands may be back to back. You can go all the way around doing the palms together. Just find a spot that's comfortable, and inhale those elbows up, still keeping those legs strong, pulling the shoulders away from the ears, and breathe here. Now untwist those arms out, big inhale, up. And exhale, we're going to fold down. We're going to turn that back foot out. So the back foot is like lined up with the back edge of the mat. And then we're going to take this right foot and turn it out. So this is a good stretch, and you may have to readjust your stance. Good stretch on the inside of the leg. The left hand comes down to the mat, and then the right arm comes up. And dropping down that hip a little bit, and breathing here. Take an inhale through that right hand. Exhale, bring it back, turning the toes, kind of onto the ball of the back foot. Drop that knee, untuck the toes, and we're moving to modified crescent. So inhaling back up here, pulling the heel toward that knee, kind of pulling things in real tight, reaching up, and breathing. Bring your hands together. Index fingers, drawing the arms back. If you want to take a slight back bend right here, kind of mimicking what we did standing earlier. Take an inhale, releasing the hands. Exhale, bring them down and push back for splits prep. Drawing those toes toward the shin. Inhale up. Exhale, fold to hold. These banks are driving me crazy. On your next inhale, roll forward, tuck the toes, come up off the back knee, and we're moving to grounded airplane. So inhale, the back leg lifts, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold, push into the feet and rise, and exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up, exhale, bow. We're going to step that right foot back, and the left foot joins, moving back to down dog. Holding here for a couple of breaths. Inhale that left leg up for 3-point. Exhale, step it between the hands for a runner's lunge. Again, we're moving to that warrior one, so spin that back foot out, checking your stance. Everything's parallel, and then inhale the arms up. Reaching for the sky, pulling everything in from the ground. Now take the arms out and exhale, wrapping that left arm under the right, bringing those elbows up, Pulling the shoulders down away from the ears. And breathe in here. And inhale, releasing the arms. Exhale down on each side. And here we're going to take that stance. So spin the back heel. The back foot is lined up with the back of the mat. The left foot turns out. And again, you might have to adjust the width. The right hand comes down and the left hand goes to the sky. Feeling a nice long stretch, good stretch on the inside of the legs. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring the hand back down, straighten that front foot. Come up on the ball of the back foot. Drop the knee, untuck the toes, and line up that ankle under the knee and inhale up for modified crescent. And again, if you want the hands to come together, join in the index finger and bring in the arms beside of the ears. And take an inhale here and exhale, drop the hands and push back for splits prep. Drawing those toes to the shin. Inhale up, exhale, fold to hold. And inhale, roll forward, tuck the toes. Coming up for grounded airplane, back leg lifts. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And come up, big inhale. And exhale, fold. Hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Right foot steps back, the left foot joins to down dog. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, step it through for a runner's lunge. We're moving to warrior two, so spin that back heel down. Come up for warrior two. And we're moving to triangle, straighten that front leg, surf the body forward and tilt. Take an inhale, reaching through those fingertips, and with the exhale, let it sweep the earth into a quarter turn. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're going to take Skandasana on the left side, so bending that left knee. And breathe in here. You can take a bind here if you choose. I can only bind on one side, and this is not it. If you're in a bind, release your bind and inhale up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Maybe grab the ankles or walk the hands through. Bringing the hands back down to the mat. Bend the knees and slowly turn to the back of the mat. You're in a runner's lunge. Inhale, grounded airplane, back leg lifts. Exhale, fold. Left foot meets the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Push into the feet and rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back. Right foot joins for down dog. Hold in here for a couple of breaths. Pushing the earth away with the hands and the toes. Checking in with your fingers, making sure they're spread wide. All the fingertips are engaged. Inhale that right leg up for a 3-point. Exhale, step it between the hands for a runner's lunge. Warrior 2, spin the back heel down, cartwheel open. Move into triangle, straighten that front leg, surf the body forward, and tilt. Placing the hand on the shin, a block. And reaching through that left arm. Rotating those hips open. Take an inhale, reaching through that left hand, and with the exhale, let it sweep the earth into a quarter turn for a wide leg fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Taking Skandasana on the right side. Bending that right knee, sitting down. So this is the side I can bind on. Just trying to keep the heart open and not like bent down. So it might be something that you need to work on. Toes are flexed toward the shin. So if you're in a bind, release your bind. And with the inhale, come back up to wide leg fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold again. Maybe taking a different, I'm going to pull my hands through my legs here just to get a different stretch. Maybe do a little slight bend in the knees. And bring the hands back to under the face. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees on the exhale and rotate back to the front of the mat for a runner's lunge. Inhale, back leg lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees and slowly, with your arms out, see if you can bring yourself down to a seated position. If not, just make your way to seated. However is comfortable for you. That's just a little, I always like to test that. Well, inhale the arms up and exhale, fold. Breathe in here. We're going to move to wide leg fold. Seated wide leg, whatever it's called. So bringing yourself on the edge of your mat, legs out as far as you can bring them. And we're going to start, my hands are going to get all dirty. We'll start by folding here and holding. Maybe take note of where your fingers are. And then walk your hands with inhale over to the left leg. Breathe in here. And then walk your hands back with the inhale to center and exhale over to the right. Flexing that foot. So now with your own breath, we're going to inhale to the center and exhale. Hold for a breath. Inhale back to center, over to the right, and hold for a breath. And as you're working your way back and forth, take note of where your hands are in the center. Do you gain some distance, how far you can reach there? I'm going to take about 3 more rounds here. Last one. And then come back to center and we'll hold for a couple of breaths. So look at your fingers. Are they reaching out further than where you started? Big inhales and exhales through the nose. And with your next inhale, walk your hands back and pull the feet back around. Shake the legs out. I got sand all over my feet. And then come down onto the back, grabbing your block if you have one. If not, I'll give you a modification. We're moving to supported bridge. So if you have a block, you can place it under your sacrum on whichever level is most comfortable. If you don't have a block, you can place your hands just under the hip bones. Or you can take full bridge. That's your choice. But I've got a block, so I'm going to grab the block and place it here. Hands are out by your side. As we close off, I kind of want to stretch out the front of the body. So even if you don't have a block, you can still do this. So we're going to keep the left knee bent. We're going to straighten that right leg out and inhale that right arm up and over the head, reaching from toes to fingertips. I just think this feels so good. And then inhale it back up and switch sides. Straighten that left foot out and inhale that left arm up overhead, reaching from fingertips to toes. And then bring it back in. Lift the hips, remove the block if you have it, and lower down. And we're going to slide the hips over to the right and let the knees fall to the left, arms out to a T. And inhale those knees up and slide the hips over past center to the left and let the knees fall to the right, keeping the arms in a T. And inhale those knees back up to center and hug them into the chest. Maybe do a little hip circles, massage the lower back, 2 or 3 in each direction. And then release the legs out, let the feet splay open. The arms are down by your side. We're moving to Shavasana. Palms are facing up. Big inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And take rest here in Shavasana. I encourage you to stay in Shavasana as long as you have today. But if you're ready to come out of Shavasana, start to deepen your breath. Bringing movement back to your fingers and your toes. Maybe rotating the ankles and the wrist. Inhaling both arms up overhead, stretching from fingertips to toes. And maybe rolling to one side or the other, taking fetal position. And slowly making your way to a seated position. We'll close off class with 2 big breaths. So you can have palms face down to close off or face up to receive. I'm going to receive where we did the Lotus Mudra. I want to receive all the energy I can today. So taking a big inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Allow your hands to come to heart center. Thank you for allowing me to share in your yoga practice. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste.